rundown of who you are.
Recording started.
So how do you want to introduce yourself, Sigismund? What would you tell people who don't know who you are?
Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Okay. I am very sad.
The fuck?
Okay. All right, calm down. Everyone has their own way of choosing and expressing themselves. Well, okay, Sigismund, I hope this interview is going to make you feel very happy. Now, one question, Sigismund. Why did you choose the name Sigismund specifically? Is that the name that you were born with, or is that a name that you gave yourself?
It's the name that my heart desires the most. It's a reflection of me.
It's a reflection of you. So what?
Yes.
So explain to us the meaning of the name Sigismund.
It's a name of great power and darkness.
Now, do you see your?
It's a reflection of my dark soul and heart.
Why do you think you have such a dark soul and heart, Sigismund?
I've done a lot of bad things, and my life is very dark and evil.
Sigismund, are you a gamer? Are you oppressed because you are a gamer?
No, I am.
Do you play Fortnite?
She wasn't 18.
She wasn't 18. See, we all. I mean, I think everyone in this can all agree that we've had those slip-ups in the past. Yeah, can't you agree, guys? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can agree. I could definitely agree with that.
You know, I mean, you Bianca, you've had more than a few slip-ups. You know.
Yeah, I'd say about 10.
You kissed a couple 10-year-olds. I know how it is. You know, you're facing federal court at this point.
They could try to stop me, but I won't stop. Anyway, let's carry on.
Just clarify for the people who don't know, because it was a little cryptic. What do you mean by she wasn't 18? Because it's a little out there, but some of our more dimmer people that watch this might not know what that means.
I don't want to go into details.
Okay, that's fine. You've said you've done a lot of bad things. Does that mean only that slip up, only that little mess up, only that little mishap, or other things? Did you do the second Holocaust because of your based epic gamerness, or was it only that?
Explain the question again.
Did you only pound that young meat, or was there something else bad that you did?
Oh, yes. Very sinister.
Got that young coochie, my boy? I know how it is, bro.
No.
No. Okay, so let's stop kidding around here and get to the juicy details. So Sigismund, you have had a lot of controversy, and you've been around on this site for, let's say, a few years. We'll probably put at like 3 or 4 years. So do you still believe to this day that you contain Prussian German ethnicity? Nordic as fuck?
You must think you're very funny. Yes, of course I do. But the joking does not help my morale whatsoever. Rather, it's made me go into darker, evil places. I've been on the run. For a very long time. My father wanted me to dress my Sunday best for the disgusting Protestant church we go to, and I refused, and I stole some wheat thins and my sister's pants and left in one of our spare cars we have, and I'm currently residing in an old shack in the middle of New Mexico, where I reside and do dark, sinister things with my blade.
But do you have the jobs? You know, like what makes the bread rolling? You know.
Uh, I don't have any electricity. I have been doing some jobs, but I sleep in a McDonald's parking lot to charge my phone, and I yell at people to buy me food, and I'll pick up change from the parking lot that's dropped, and for cell service, my parents still pay for it, even though it's been so long, and I went and worked for a logging business, but I was swiftly fired after I was caught stroking it in the porta potty during break.
Wow, that's dark. You know. Uh,
Extremely.
you know that's almost tragic. You know, it reminds me of a similar story to an artist. Well, he's not really an artist; he's a man. You know, he's almost like a deity, like yourself. Mario Judah. Have you ever heard of Mario Judah?
I have not.
Well, he's a great man. We're gonna read some lyrics from his song. It almost reads like an epic. It's called "Die Very Rough." I'm a big dog, big bear. N-word, I'm a lion. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding. Oh my, I have found you, N-word. Don't you run from me, little N-word. Can you relate to those lyrics, Sigismund?
I can, yes.
You can?
I can, yes. That's very descriptive of me. Can you please recite the big dog lyric again?
Um, Big dog, big bear. N-word, I'm a lion. I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding.
Now, that is very descriptive of some of my behaviors, if you'd like to hear about them.
Sure, fill us in on that.
I'm not a brown person, but I do consider myself a predator. In my basement, I tend to stare out the windows and prey on young women that aimlessly walk past my basement window, and they're just completely oblivious to my insidious intentions. I just love watching them walk by, and I have these dark, evil thoughts in my mind of what I do to them in my blade. My blade, it needs to be quenched. That's how I relate to it.
Have you done any quenching yet, or you're not going to?
I only quench my blade on the winter solstice.
Have you quenched anything?
Yes.
Would you like to give our audience news on that? Is that a little too gray?
It's a sacred practice.
Describe to us the sacred practice.
Well, there's two different things you could do. Would you like a photo of my blade first?
Sure.
I may have something on my camera roll. Let me check.
All right, take your time.
I haven't been in contact with my blade and seemingly forever.
See, that's another way that you can relate with Mario Judah. They can never find Mario Judah because you know in all of his songs they start out with "Where's Mario Judah? Where's your blade?"
That's very true. I'd like to hear this song someday. Is it good?
Oh, it's amazing. It really is amazing. How will we get the rhythm bot in here? Can one of you guys do that? Can you give it a
Yeah.
listen?
Yeah, I'd love to listen. Here, I'll post. This is my blade right here. You may have seen this photo.
I may have.
This is my blade, and there's two different blades. When I say my blade needs to be quenched, I cut my wrists and let the juices flow onto it so it can feel the power of my Nordic veins seep through it. It's like a whetstone almost. It strengthens the blade so it can survive for the rest of the year.
Mm.
And when I say I'm stroking my blade, I mean it's. Sometimes people don't understand what that means, but it means it's my penis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see why people would mistake that for something else.
Yes.
Now, do you direct any of your online actions?
Correct. What do you mean?
Regret? You know, like do you
Oh,
regret
oh,
anything?
oh, oh. No, you don't. Why would I regret anything? There's no point to anything in life. 1 second. There's someone knocking at my door.
Hey, oh, sorry, I had to mute Tristan. He was being a little bit. Yeah, I had to mute Tristan for a little bit.
I had returned. It was a clueless old woman that was asking me to turn off my floodlights. I promptly declined her request and shooed her away.
Your floodlights?
Floodlights, yes. I did not want anyone coming near my compound.
Your compound.
Yes.
Describe to us your compound.
It's a wooden structure with a door with chicken wire on it. Yeah. You open it up and there's a small room with a door to the left and right. And I promptly drew a swastika on the wall walking in. It's just a sign of my heritage, I suppose.
And do you still do you hold true to those beliefs? Still?
I don't care about politics anymore. I just care about punching my blade and spreading my Nordic genetics. Um, to the left is the room I'm in right now. It's a humble room with uh, a wire that connects to my neighbor's electricity that I've covered with sod promptly, and I'm using it right now, and I've connected to a public Wi-Fi that's next to the Dollar General. And in the far right corner of the room, there's a toilet and an open tap, and in the other room is the room where it's a plain dirt floor where I chain my dog to the ceiling and so he doesn't escape.
Okay.
And it's about 20 feet outward through each wall, and I like to make sure that there's no one's coming for me because I'm always on the run.
From who? From? Would you like to explain to us who you're on the run from?
United States Forest Service.
Why is that?
Um,
What's your beef with them?
well, 2 years ago there was a wildfire in Oregon, and I was putting out my fire, but I was promptly interrupted uh, with a odd-looking young lady offering me I believe, a blowjob. So I took up on her request, and I forgot about the fire I had left at a campsite, and I think they might have traced it back to me, but um, that is the reason. So I've been going across the country, evading their sinister tactics to control my mind and capture me.
What do you think would happen if you turned yourself in, or they caught you? What do you think? It's just game over there, or what do you think?
I firmly believe they would steal my blade and do sinister experiments on me, considering my absolutely formidable physique and genetics.
Yeah. Excuse me a second. So, wow. So in your house, uh, do you move it? Like, is it? Have you always had the same house, or do you always have to like build a new compound?
I've had 5 different homes. I've been in this one for 2 months.
2 months.
Yes. Previously, I was living in a cave about a mile south of a Dairy Queen in Indiana.
A cave?
Yes, I found a cave. I I starved a family of beavers and ate their insides to stay alive.
So more on this cave.
Yes. It was very damp, much like a moist vagina, but not very warm. I imagine at least a vagina feels like that. Um, it was very small, damp, lots of fire ant beds and littered bottles. Every now and then you'd have the curious hiker peer inside and see me naked, humping a rock, or something of the sort.
So are you almost like a Bigfoot sort of legend now? Like what are you talking about here?
Oh, wait, a Bigfoot?
Yes, because you're saying you in like this cave.
Well, I slept in it, and I would go down and walk north a mile to charge my phone at a Dairy Queen, and I used my mom's car to drive around and kill my time.
Now, just for an instance here, what if you turned yourself in, you rekindled your relationship with your parents? Do you think things would uh, be better?
No, it seems as if it's too late. It's been years. My dad has disowned me, and he's very, very wary of me.
He's very weird of you. What do you mean by that?
He's not a firm believer in my superior genetics and ideologies, and he told me to play sports and get a life and go get a job.
Now, have you gotten a job? Like,
I have,
yeah.
but I was promptly fired for jerking off in a porta potty.
Now, what was this job?
It was a logging job. I was in charge of carrying heavy logs due to my formidable Nordic physique and strength to the sawmills. And on break, I guess, being in the presence of so many men and women, I had to crank one out.
Sigismund, what is your opinion on women?
I like very few women, but when I do love a woman, I love her very much. I've been looking for a blade. I've been looking for a bladette. In fact,
a bladette. All right, so
Yes.
so this is some new lore here. So explain to us what a bladette is.
it's a woman that shares my Nordic features and genetics that I'd be able to hand over my seed and create a new bloodline for myself. And are you interested in her specific features, like just how she looks?
like what's your type, Sigismund? What's your dream girl? You know, like what are we talking about here?
I'd like a pale white woman with, of course, being Nordic and Prussian German ethnicity like myself. Black hair, black lipstick, tight clothing, black toenails and fingernails, and darkness, a reflection of my heart. Just,
Okay.
I prefer a woman with very nice feet. I like a woman with a very manicured and well taken care of hair, feet, and breasts. Breasts are very important, and birthing hips. A woman that is perfect for my insidious pleasures and my just innate sense of reproducing.
So you're a golf guy. You like golfs. Okay.
If you call that a goth, I call that a bladette.
A bladette. I'm sure there's a lot of bladettes out there. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of bladettes out there. You're just looking in the wrong places. You know, maybe drive to your local, Hot Topic or whatnot. You know, I'm sure you'd find a few bladettes there.
There's a bladette in this chat. Please send me a DM and you may be able to work something out.
I know one. Her name's Ariana. Ari the Based. She's on Instagram. I think if we got a little something going on here.
Yeah, she'd be down for your genetic type.
You know, I mean, and we also have someone in here who could easily find her, address, and she'd be more than consenting to that, of course. Faneri could probably do that too, and we could get you a bladette in no time.
It was Bianca.
Bianca, why don't you give the man a little introduction of yourself? Yes, Bianca's playing the silent type tonight, but that's one of our hosts on this lovely show that you are on.
Yes, she's very pretty.
Yeah, she's Aryan, Germanic, Prussian, from what she said.
Aryan mestizo ethnicity. You know, maybe you'd have to branch out just a little bit. You know, that Aryan mestizo. You know, you have a child named like Juan Steinhauser. I think that'd be a good name, right? Juan Steinhauser.
Mexican women are Aryan.
They are Aryan?
Yes.
So in your eyes, Mexican women are Aryan.
They are Nordic.
They're Nordic.
Yes.
All right. That's some even new lore here. I think everyone is in agreement here that Mexican women are officially the new Nord. or they've been part of the Nordic circle for as long as time can tell, basically.
Indeed.
Sigismund, what do you think of black people?
I don't like how they smell.
Anything else besides their smell?
Yes. They are very loud and they hurt my ears, and they were always mean to me in school.
So what, Sigismund? What do you mean by they were mean to you? Like, obviously, a strong man like yourself, you'd obviously stick up for yourself. Yes,
I did. And
you
I was
did.
called a honky.
A
I did
clunky,
not. A honky.
a hunky.
Yes.
Maybe you see, maybe they were secretly into you. Hunky, hunk. Maybe they were calling you a hunk. I think that I think those black women were really into you. Were they women or were they men?
They were both.
Both. See, I think they were into you. I think they wanted that old Sigismund Hamon, if you get what I'm saying.
Perhaps they were jealous of my Nordic physique.
Oh man, we'd obviously all be jealous if we shared your physique. Perhaps being on the same level. But that's besides the point. Sigismund, what about your love life? Have you ever been close to having a bladette, or have you had several flirtatious bladette relationships?
I am currently talking with multiple sweethearts in my DMs, but they have materialized into nothing as of so far.
Now, Sigismund, how do you feel about the African war leader Ibo Ishak in Mozambique referencing your name?
Oh man, we just forgot that. So, uh, I'll give a little bit more insight to our friend before we can fully romance that. So there's this African warlord who is also possibly a a famous American rapper, and he goes by the name Ibo Ishak. Now he has killed many people, and he has tried to do what you do, which is basically trying to go into the darkness and quench his blade. And he even quoted that as his own words. And he said specifically, and I quote, "I will find Blade, and I will turn him in to the police so we can do terrible experiences on him. In Allah and Tupac's name, I will do this." What do you think about that quote? And on this show, do you have anything to say about to Ibo Ishak himself?
Is that a real quote?
Yes, that is a real quote. It indeed is. I myself denied it.
How do they know who I am?
They know who you are because they sent bounty hunters after you. And these bounty hunters are disguising them as your quote-unquote sweethearts. And these bounty hunters are currently watching over you. Now, not to say that these sweethearts aren't real people with real lives. They are. I just make sure. Because they're also putting cameras in your house as we speak. They're putting several cameras in your house. And they're moving room to room, door to door. And Ibo Ishak
I need to go.
you.
If this is true, I need to go now.
You need to go now?
If this is true, I need to go now.
Really?
If this is true, I must go now.
We might be able to stop them. We might be able to stop them.
I'm actually on the phone with him right now. Listen here,
Oh.
Ebo, you piece of shit, you Mozambican fuck.
You
If you
black
touch my
motherfucker.
friend Sigismund one more time, I'll go over there and I'll unleash
he-
the might of the Rhodesian army on you. I will literally come over there and I will massacre you. I will fuck you up, Ebo. If you see if you even
You
touch
black fucker.
my friend.
Is he Jewish?
Yes, he's Jewish. How did you know? Did he come into contact with you?
No, I could tell by his name.
You can tell by his name?
He indeed is. He indeed is.
And only a Jew can purchase a bounty hunter.
No, I actually think it has something to do with The Mandalorian. Have you watched The Mandalorian yet, Sigismund?
I am a old Star Wars fanatic.
Yeah, I actually think that he used The Mandalorian to come after you.
That's not true. You're lying to me.
No, I'm not lying to you. The
If that's
Mandalorian
true.
actually
If that's true,
be after
then
you.
who is this Mandalorian, though?
This Mandalorian's name is Danana Witho.
Is he under the order of the people of the Watch?
No, he's actually from he's from Darth Maul. He's Lord of Darth Maul. And he's currently coming after you.
This is a joke. You're just making fun of me.
I am not making fun of you, Sigismund. I swear to God. I swear to Odin, if that's who you believe in, or Ra, or
No.
Allah.
I am a traditional
Jesus.
Catholic.
Oh, so you're a traditional Catholic. Okay, so this would be God in that case.
Yes.
I swear to God, there is a Mandalorian.
Do not swear in God's name.
Okay.
My blade is angered.
Your blade is angered? Well, tell your blade to calm down and take a powder. You can do that for me real quick.
The only way to calm it down is to apologize.
Alright, Sigismund's blade, on behalf of the Politigram interviews and all our hosts, we apologize. Everyone else, give the blade the apology.
Hold on, I'm smoking crack. I'm sorry, Sigismund's blade. Does it have a name? Did you name it anything?
It is simply blade.
I'm sorry, Blade. I'll let out a crack puff for you in your name.
I too smoke crack.
You're a fellow crack smoker as well?
So this goes into another topic. So, Sigismund, are you a crack guy, ketamine guy? You do a little bit of both. You know, what kind of drugs have you done, my guy?
Depending on whatever I could salvage from the bathroom stalls is what I do.
What do you mean by bathroom stalls?
I find my ways into the cracks of society and go into dark rooms where people listen to music and there's flashing lights and all sorts of distorted things, and I will.
So you're telling us you like to go clubbing? So you're a clubbing kind of guy?
No, I was rejected entrance, so I admit that I sneaked through one of the employees only door and promptly walked to the bathroom stalls and used whatever leftover things I could salvage from there. And my favorite drug is meth. I like meth for many reasons. It allows me to open my mind and sharpen my blade and return to my roots of being a true Nordic man.
Do you think meth was recreationally used among the Vikings?
Yes.
Do you have proof of this?
Yes, it's a innate, it has always been an innate urge for me to go smoke meth, so I do believe that it's in my genetics to have the craving for meth.
So you believe if you do something, the Nords must have done it?
Yes.
That's interesting. So do you actually know if you're Prussian German?
Yes, of course.
Now, is like your family heritage from Prussia and Germany?
Yes, and if you couldn't tell, my political ideologies align with those of the Prussians and Germans.
Oh man, that leads into another question. So Sigismund, you know the infamous picture, right, of you giving a rather controversial salute to a controversial figure, he who shall not be named. And from what I've been told by sources, the FBI visited your house.
Yes.
Now,
I'm on the run of them too.
why are you on the run from them?
For that reason.
I thought they already came to your house and they already got everything done.
No. I ran away.
What do you mean?
I ran away.
Sigismund, how do you feel about the allegations that you killed 20 black men in a McDonald's parking lot? How do you feel about the allegations?
Oh, yes. How do you feel about those? I was
Those
going to
are
actually ask that.
not true, but I'd be honored.
You'd be honored.
Yes.
Now, have you actually gotten into conflicts involving your blade, Sigismund? Where you've had to use it, have like your cool anime moment?
I'm not a fan of anime. I'm not fond of Japanese people whatsoever.
Now, why is that? I mean, if you think about it, a blade
Well,
does.
Japanese people, I will take that back. Japanese people weren't that bad. I'm not a fond of Koreans.
Why are you not fond of Koreans?
They annoy me.
Why? Because their music.
Yes.
You're not a fan of like Gangnam Style. You remember that cool music video?
I remember.
Gangnam Style.
I remember, and I hated it.
You hated it.
Yes.
Well, I guess it's not for everybody.
I remember I had to piss in a leftover Dairy Queen Animal Cookie Blizzard cup. And I was stuck in a Lowe's parking lot after having to pull over due to rather harsh conditions and a particularly nasty driver I came into contact with. Sorry,
why are you laughing? Is it giving
I'm
you
I'm not laughing. Got something in my throat. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's alright. Take it.
Yeah, I get that too from when I smoke crack. I get a little bit of shit in my throat, but it's also because I huff jankum as well as crack.
Yeah, sometimes I take some gorilla tranquilizer, which causes me to furiously masturbate. But we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, Sephiroth has taken it before. We do recreational use of gorilla tranquilizer on the dozen. And
now,
I was go ahead.
Oh, sorry. How do you feel about the refugees in Europe? How do you feel about that whole thing? They're invading your homeland.
Let me finish my story.
Understandable.
I was attempting to exit off the highway due to rather disastrous rain being plowed into my windshield. Some a-hole started flashing his brights at me, and as I exited, he continued to flash his brights and honk incessantly. Needless to say, after I flashed one of my blades at him, flipped the rod and chased him down, he quickly made a turn out of my sight, and was scared off by my physical Nordic prowess and robustness.
Did you say Thither Rod? Is that the name of like some Nordic character? Or
Yes.
is that the name of one of your blades?
Yes. My beat down blade is called the rod.
Now
It's made from Nordic wood.
Now, where'd you go to get this Nordic wood?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Why'd you go to Wisconsin? Is there some correlation with Nords?
There's a ski trail called Nordic Woods.
Oh, I see.
If you look it up, it may still be an establishment that you can visit.
Now, do you get tracked by the FBI? Do they, like immediately try to like cover it up?
Yes, when I see ads for people wanting to be in my acquaintance, I promptly shut off my computer and I walk away. I know it's him tracking me.
Now, do you think the CIA is after you as well?
I'm not sure, but if the FBI is, I'm sure the CIA is.
What about we're going to talk about him, and we have an agent. I think he should speak for himself. Who's in Mossad? I think he could help you out. Arius, why don't you peep up a little bit so we could help our
Ladarius, could you please get on?
yeah. Come on, Veneri.
You Mossad motherfucker.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so basically, how do you feel about the wanted posters of you in Texas? There are wanted posters of you all over Texas. How do you feel about that?
Your Honor.
Yeah, there's multiple. I actually live in Texas, and I happened to see one at 7-Eleven, and I thought it would be a good question to ask you.
I did not know this. I was recently in Texas. I went and snapped one of the power lines before the winter storm and
Understandable.
cut off some power. They don't deserve it.
Well,
As a
okay, so we got
Texan,
some
I
beef
can
with the
confirm
Texans.
that.
Now, how often do you drive around the states to go to US of A, Sigismund?
I drive around a lot depending on what I'm doing and where I'm settled.
Mm-hmm.
Soon I will evacuate my homestead and find a new.
Why are you going to evacuate?
Well, I do not want this Muslim Jew coming after me.
Oh, it's okay. We took care of him. We took care of him. We actually sent one of Arius's men after him, and he took care of him. So you are
Very
safe,
good.
my friend. You are
Very
safe, my
good.
friend.
Are you Nordic?
You could.
Are you Nordic?
Yes, we are all Nordic in our own sense.
I knew it. I can tell we have a connection.
You could tell that we could have a connection. That's wonderful.
Indeed.
Well, that's definitely amazing, Sigismund. So Sigismund, would you call yourself a gamer?
I do play some video games.
What kind are we talking about here?
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale? You play
Yes.
you play Call of Duty? UMLG?
I like playing Nazi zombies.
What? You a PS4? You a PS4, Xbox, PC sort of guy, or?
I'm a Xbox 360 player.
Now, you have you gotten the new PS5, Sigismund?
Have I gotten a new what?
Have you gotten the new PS5?
I did not know they had a PS5.
They do. They indeed do.
What Xbox do they have now?
The Xbox Series X.
My blade is intrigued.
Your blade is intrigued.
Indeed.
So,
Tell me more about this Xbox.
well, it's amazing. It holds a lot of games. It has a lot of games on it. Or what else? What else? Do you have any Xbox fanboys? Sephrix, help me out here.
Is there Castle
What's up?
Crashers?
Sorry,
Castle Crashers on?
I'm still hitting my booth of crack. What was the question?
Tell us about our friend Sigismund here. He is intrigued with the
Xbox One. So on the Xbox One, there's a gay sex
Xbox
games.
Series X.
There's a lot of gay sex games. there's Yandere Simulator, and those are like the top 2 games on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently listening to some black metal while we listen to the interview. Would you like to hear?
Yeah, fill us in with your eclectic musical taste.
Sigismund, how do you feel about Iraqis, specifically President Dashawana Wewe? He also referenced you in his attack on Ibo Ishak.
Yeah, I could actually alleviate on that. So Dashawar Sowewe Ifaha Ilo I Osas specifically said, we would like to start an alliance with Sigismund, the commander of the Nordic Space Battalion, and we would like to put an end to Ibo Ishak once and for all.
My blade is very intrigued with this offer. What is this Nordic Space Battalion?
The Nordic Space Battalion. It's a lot like Halo, but cooler. That's all I can say.
Is it like the SS?
Like Space
I guess one
SS.
could say that.
I am very intrigued by this offer. I'd like to take it up.
You know, you could be like the next Nordic Master Chief. Take down
Yes.
Ibo Ishak once and for all.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yeah. Anytime you want to hit him up. I think he's more than available. No, Sigismund, have you traveled around the world yet, or have you just been a homebody in the United States?
I've been traveling around the world. To Canada and Mexico, but you know, I've mainly been staying in the United States.
Now, Sigismund, have you ever considered just starting anew? You know, turning a new leaf and just abandoning your previous identity to just live out a new normal life?
My dark thoughts are too strong to ignore, and I fear it's too late for me.
See, it's never too late to fix something that's broken, Sigismund. That's what I've been told.
I am not broken. I've ascended.
You've ascended.
Yes.
So it's not them that's the problem. It's not you that's the problem. It's them.
Yes.
Would you say that we live in a society?
That we live in a society?
Yes.
Yes, we do live in a society.
Now, have you ever considered joining Gang Lead?
I do enjoy rolling a blunt, so yes.
I'm sure Gang Lead would love to have you in their rank.
Is there a gang sex?
Yeah, there's a ton of gangs. There's Gang Lead and there's Gang Sex.
There's Gang Gorilla Glue.
I'd love to join gang sex.
Well, they're enlisting at your local. See, I don't know where they're enlisting, but they're enlisting somewhere. That's all I can say. You good there? You good there? You need to wet your whistle?
I'm okay.
Alright, that's good to know. That's good. It makes me okay that you're okay.
Thank you.
Alright, Sigismund.
Sigismund, have you ever had any gay experiences?
No, I do not like homosexuals.
But there was a report of you fondling a man inside a Taco Bell bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is not true. That is
There's
not
also
true.
there's also another allegation that you went to a man called Brandon Currington, aka the Erotic Barber, and you got your quote unquote erotic cut by him. Now, if you don't know who Brandon Currington is, but according to these allegations, you do. He is a black man who is gay, and he gives people naked haircuts, and after that, he gives them the good old treatment.
I did not know this Brandon Currington man. This Brandon Currington man.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you sure about that? Because I could probably we're going to get Brandon Currington on this podcast someday. Maybe you could disclose that.
Yes. Please do. I'd like to meet this man I've had allegations of fondling and being with and having my cut by.
Mm-hmm. Instead
That
of quenching his blade, he may have quenched his razor.
we may get along.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys would get very much along. You
Is
and
he
the
Nordic?
barber. Yes, he's a D Nordic.
I'd
The
like to meet
erotic,
this man.
the erotic barber is a D Nordic. He's actually on the borderline of being Hyperborean. You should give him a call. Just look it up on your phone. The erotic barber. Give him a call.
I will.
Okay. Very
I
well.
believe this is going to conclude our interview. I must go.
You must go.
Yes, my animals need tending to.
Alrighty, well,
And
take care of your animals.
the animal inside me is starting to come out.
Alright, well, take care of that. Take care, Sigismund. We had a lovely and amazing time having you as a guest on our podcast. And have a wonderful evening or day, depending on where you are in this current time.
Thank you.
Yes, we had a wonderful time with you on this podcast, Sigismund.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, what did you guys think?
Nigga called me a bladette.
I'm pretty sure he's trolling, but
Yeah, it was pretty unfunny. It was pretty unfunny in my opinion.
Well, he called you a fucking bladette.
Oh my god.
You could hear him like laugh, and he's like, "I'm just choking. I'm just coughing."
If I was on my PC, I would have had my voice changer on. I would have talked. But, my shit's a little bit broken right now, so can't use it right now.
What did you guys think of that?
It was fine, I guess. I don't really care.
It was funny when you were asking serious questions, when y'all were doing irony on irony, kind of seemed kind of whack. Because
That was my fault.
No, but it's funny when people are trying to be serious. You could tell he's not being serious. So you should have asked him like regular ass questions. He probably would have just filled it out with jokes.
Do you think he was joking, or do you think he's actually serious?
He was definitely
Definitely joking, bro.
He knows about himself. Of course, he's gonna fucking joke about himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but do you think there's definitely some things that are true about him? Like, do you think I know for a fact the FBI actually did investigate his house.
He has really good internet for somebody that's on the fucking run. So I don't think I think all the shit he was saying about himself being on the run was bullshit.
See, I think it was like a two truth. I think it was like a two truths, one lie sort of deal. Where I think there was some truth to what he was saying, but at the same time, it was also just a complete lie. Who left?
Bianca.
What did you think about that? There was a couple times where I almost just like burst out laughing. I didn't want to upset him.
I thought it was okay. I thought it. I knew he was gonna want to leave at some point because it was starting to get kind of boring.
I love him.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Sigismund, is that you?
Yes.
What are you doing, my guy?
I am curious to if you were satisfied with my interview.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. We enjoyed it. Now,
I
Sigismund, I just want to clear the ice with this right now. Is this like a character you're playing, or is this like the actual like Sigismund? Like, are you actually like, are you just doing this as like a joke, or like a troll? That's okay if it is. You know, we do a little trolling around here.
why would I waste my time trying to lie and do all of this? This makes no sense.
Yeah, he's a fucking gamer. He doesn't have time for this bullshit.
Oh man, you got me there.
I'm rather offended by your claims.
Exactly. Don't ever insult him like this. He'll fucking
Man.
kill you. He'll fucking
Man.
My blade will come for you.
Your blade will come for me.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll make sure to watch my words.
Good. Apologize to my blade.
All right, blade. I'm sorry.
Did you record this?
not. Oh shit, for real? Because I didn't know.
No. And if you record it, it's good. That's the point.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Yeah, are you still recording?
no.
No.
I mean, is Veneri still in the chat?
No, don't record.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not recording.
Yeah, it's just a character, dude. I'm joking.
I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I knew it, you fucking idiots. Oh my god. I was like, no man. Holy shit.
You are a genius.
Oh my god, that was fucking funny. Yeah.
Dude.
Do you like the character?
I do.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. How long have you been doing it? Was there one point where it was...
How long have you stayed in this character, really?
So, okay. Well, do you follow any other Polygram accounts? So, do you know the account Based Archives?
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, shit.
So, you know Limp Bizkit fan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I run all these accounts on Polygram. I have like a massive Polygram empire. When I say empire, that sounds retarded. I have a ton of accounts, right? Yeah. So basically, I met Sigismund IRL at a Dickie's barbecue in Tennessee.
Okay.
And I'm like, no way, this is the guy from that meme, right? And I added him on Facebook, right?
Oh, shit.
So you met Sigismund at a Dickie's barbecue?
Yes, at a Dickie's barbecue.
What the fuck was he doing? Was he by himself, or...?
He was with his mom.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. I met him there, added him on Facebook, and then basically, oh hey Bianca, we didn't know I'm in character, so it's yeah.
Nigga, we could tell, bro. We could tell that was not like something. We could tell the whole time.
See, I kind of believed it at some points. There were some points where I was like, I could definitely hear that you were laughing.
At the fucking beginning, I thought it was like, I was like, okay, I don't think he's playing a character. And then I was like, okay, he has to be. Like,
Yeah, especially when you said that you were living in an actual fucking cave.
So basically, he every other week he gives me these freaking weird Facebook status updates in basic Messenger of what he's doing. He'll send me a black and white photo, and I just repost it on the account, and that's what the account.
shit.
So
Yeah.
So he probably like believes his stuff in what you.
Oh,
like,
dude, he's literally insane. Like, he probably has like schizophrenia, autism, all that.
Oh, fucking
Dude,
god.
I follow all these accounts that you follow. I follow Limp Bizkit fan. I actually think I've talked to you a few times on Limp Bizkit fan.
Yeah. I'm the Limp Bizkit fan, Based Archives, Death Noodle 69.
Holy shit.
You know Autism Noodle Soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
I have admin on that. It's
give me a shout out, bro. A Limp Bizkit fan.
and
Yeah,
then
I tried.
Dark Iron Games, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him were really cool, but we're like best friends IRL, so we hang out all the time and do some stuff. So we work out and whatever.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, we follow you on Limp Bizkit fan. I don't know why I'm not following you.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing the Essential Liquor shirt right now. You know,
Oh shit.
yeah.
So my question is, like Sigismund, so like you said that Sigismund sells shit with you.
Yeah, he sends me these like weird photos. Like so half the posts are from me, half the posts are from him, right? So whenever I need content, I'll just come up with something funny. But like the other half is literally just him sending weird stuff in my DMs and I'll just repost it.
Yeah, I got scared for a second when I thought that you were the real like Sigismund, where you're like, we share a brotherhood. And I was like, is
What?
this nigga gonna like? When you were like, we share a brotherhood because you were talking about like how like you asked if I was Nordic, and I jokingly said yes. Like that
Yeah.
actually scared me. Like I thought you were gonna like kidnap me and like say like is this it for me? Is this
Dude, he's like in real life he's such a tweak, dude. He's so weak. He's so pudgy, you know? He's like 5'8", this pudgy fat kid he'd throw up after running a lap around the track. Like unbelievably just like God, he was cursed. He has cursed genetics, dude. I mean, I don't like saying the word genetics. This makes me cringe, but like for real, that guy is like he got a bad deck of cards.
like this no does like Sigismund like does he um like does he know that like you're doing this right now?
No idea. He has no idea. But he's aware of the meme and stuff, and he gets recognized in public all the time.
Does he like it? Does he like the attention or no?
His parents hate it, but he loves it. Because people usually like play along with it, like they act like they're a Wignat or whatever, like him, you know. And like he feels powerful because of it. But yeah, and you know his real name, right?
What is his real name?
What is it?
It's probably like Jeffrey or something.
No, his name is Preston.
Preston Garvey.
His name is Preston. His name is Preston. Yeah. I can't remember what's his God, I forget. Jeez, I can't remember the stupid name. His full name just slipped my mind. Feel retarded for not being able to remember it. But whatever, just forget about it. I can't remember off the top of my head.
So his name is Preston.
Yeah, his name is Preston. Wait, it's Preston Collins. Preston Lee Collins.
No.
Yeah.
I know the FBI actually did investigate him.
Who?
They actually did investigate him. That I know.
Yeah, but yeah, his name is Preston, whatever. It's just like a really weird. I can't even describe his where he is and just like his mind. Right? It's so bizarre to me. It's I kind of made the account into a character study, you know. Because I honestly am like I love like coming up with stories and whatever. It's just fun to run. So I don't know. I'm going on a rant. Yeah. Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm listening.